So in the last video we took everything out, starter, turbo, all lines like turbo lines and mount, and today we're gonna put everything back on. And I have my new starter with me, and hopefully I'll get the car started by the end of this video. So stick around and find out, and hopefully we will get this thing started today. So as in the last video, we took the starter out, and here's a bad boy. And today we're gonna install this one. Let's not waste a second, because you guys already know what I'm working on. So I'll start with taking this bolt off, and we'll match the connector. That if the connector is same, looks pretty same to me. I know what you guys are thinking, that why did I take the manifold, turbo, everything apart just to take the starter out. As per the book, I'm supposed to take the engine mount off to get the starter motor. But in my case, the engine mount bolts are so seized that if I would have put some force on them, they could have just got stripped. And I don't want that trouble. I know I went the long way, but I'm actually saving myself from a lot of trouble. So here comes the first bolt on the starter, and this one is the top one. Again, this is very light, like 5 grams. So here comes the nut that goes on the positive stud, I would say. Positive terminal on the starter. Let's go back there. So now it's time to put the bottom one in, right? Because I can't put it afterwards. If I tie this one now, like that top one, if I tie the top one now, I won't be able to put this one in. So I have to put this one in now. So I just found this piece. It was underneath there. I'm pretty sure that goes in between the gap. Let me show you the gap quick. So if you can see the gap over there between the starter and the like a transmission, right? I think this piece goes there. Yeah. I was about to miss it, but yeah, here we go. Well, that's what happens when you work on cars. You forget things. But if you're lucky enough, you'll find them at exact right time so you can put them back on. Yeah, so if it's perfectly fine in there and it goes in that gap. Well, I'm gonna put this piece back on, and I'm gonna make sure this is tight enough, because trust me, I don't wanna come back here. Gonna put this engine mount back on, and these are not the bolts I was talking about. The bolts those connect mount to the body are seized, and those were the one I was scared of, and I really don't want to break them. And I'm gonna make sure these bolts are tied with my hand ratchet, because I really don't trust electric ratchets enough. So I installed the mount, right, and now I can like take my jack off so the engine can rest on it. So here comes the moment we were waiting for. I'm gonna put manifold and turbo back on, but before that I'm gonna make sure everything is good and I'm not missing anything. So we are at the time where I can say that this car is ready to start, because I have put almost everything in it except the intake, right? Only the intake and air box is out. Let me just show you what I've done here. I have installed the turbo, the cat, manifold, all the oil lines and coolant lines, right? Only one thing is broken, which is this hose, right? So I broke this when I was taking this off, as you mentioned in my last video, and I don't believe this will make any difference. It will make some difference, but that won't be that much, right? So yeah, so I'm just gonna fire up the engine and fingers crossed it will run. Hopefully it will run. So after spending almost full 2 days, things were not looking the way I wanted. One thing is for sure, that it needs more power than it has right now, and I can't provide more power than whatever I have, because the battery is in the back, right? And I can't make my booster cables reach that far. So yeah. So I don't have any booster pack to boost this car. All I have is booster cables, but those won't reach to the trunk because battery is in the trunk. So here I'm gonna use the other car's battery to start this car. I'm very happy. Finally, all my work has a good result now. And only thing is, it sounds like a tractor, right? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do an oil change. I'm gonna make it sound nice. I'm gonna clean everything for the next video. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.